What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Fishy Den, where you're chilling with Big Tank Hank. Got a special guest in here with me tonight, none other than Rob93. Welcome.
Mr. Hank, how you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Turn the volume up here. All right, man. Glad that you're in the house with us, in the den with us today. Oh, let me turn my volume down over here.
Good. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Am I frozen or is he frozen? What up, Anthony? What up, Ozzy? I see y'all on this end because I got the StreamYard for my on my laptop. So see, you know how to see.
Hey, look, I done had a little practice. You know what I'm saying? I done had a little practice.
I see.
Yeah, I done had a little practice, man. All right, let me get rid of that one. There we go. All right, y'all. I'm back.
I would have never knew how to fix that.
Hey, I only have to panic one time.
Ah, okay.
I only have to panic one time. So, brother, how has your day been? First off, we're gonna speak on just today.
How's today been?
Just today.
Pretty productive. It's Friday, of course. I work Monday through Friday. So once you hit Monday, you're like, all right, I'm ready for Friday. But you don't wish your life away because I am still young. But you are ready for Friday. So it was really nice and refreshing to wake up knowing it was Friday. So how was your day today, sir?
Man, my day was pretty productive. It was pretty productive, man. You know, anytime, I'm on top of this God's green earth and I can fool around in my little fish room and look, dragging around bucket after bucket after bucket of this cloudy water until it's clear, that was most of my day today. But I'll take that because I really like this creek sand. I really like creek sand, man. So
I seen that on Instagram. I saw you pulling it out of there. You was getting dirty. He was like, I gotta get this sand, and I see why it's taking for a while for you to rinse it.
Oh man, look, it splashed all in my face. Oh man, I was done. And the smell is not always the best once you break that top.
It's gonna take a while for that smell to come out. I'm telling you, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna really take a while.
Man, let me see who we got down here. Anthony, Fishy Friends. Ozzy Octane in the house. What's happening? Streetwise, how you feeling?
Double the Hank, double the tank.
Is it double the Hank, double the tanks? Hey man. I wish I could do it. Oh. All right, man. Everybody pretty much know who you are, man. But tell me where your roots. I'm trying to figure out some questions that hadn't quite been hit. Give me your roots. I don't go too deep, because I don't like to dig too deep. But give me your roots, little boy Raw.
All right. So actually, I was born in Arkansas, and I moved up to Indiana when I was younger. Grew up in Indiana, the metropolitan area, so the city of Indianapolis. So I went to a lot of different schools because I moved around a lot, and we always had a fish tank growing up. So my dad had fish, and when he was in his fish keeping, he wasn't in a hobby like us per se, but he had a fish tank. He took care of it. My dad was more anal than all of us. And I think that's where I kind of got my I want to say spot on checking. Like I got to always be looking, make sure I got to clean something, look at something. So like all the tank maintenance stuff that he did, I pretty much it rubbed on to me, and he always kept convicts and Oscars, and back in the early 2000s, like growing up in the 90s too, because of course Rob93 explains I was born in 93, so I'm in the middle of the awesome 90s and the late 90s. Oh goodness, you let Aqua in here?
Hey,
I thought you banded him.
I thought I had locked, latched the back door, man. He snuck in.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a good one.
Priscilla, how you doing? Lisa.
Oh, Miss Priscilla, what's up?
Aqua Funk. Hey, since you in already, man, I guess you can stay. Yeah, man, that's good. At what point did you realize you wanted to be in the fish game like you are? Was it like a something clicked? There was a time something that was going on.
Well, my lady, she had a tank, and goldfish were suffering a little bit because she wasn't cleaning it properly all the time. So I looked up a couple of people, but I've been watching fish tank stuff previous to that time, and I just never uploaded anything. So then once I was like, hey, let me try to see if I can do a before and after, but do a little commentary in with it. You know what I mean? Try to get a feel for it off the camera. I'm just gonna do what I can just to see what I can do. But then all of a sudden I uploaded it on accident, kind of, sort of. And it went from there. I deleted the first video initially, and then I got better as it went on. So originally my start date was, I don't remember before, but it was a few weeks before then. So I don't remember my initial start date of doing YouTube or fish keeping of that nature. But yeah, it was at that time when I started doing daily vlogs or updates on the tank, and I was like, all right, I can do this. It's pretty fun. I just want to see my tracking of this tank, and then if I do have a daughter, or a child at this time, because I didn't have any kids at this time, but I also want to see my kids going like, oh, that's cool. My dad did all this stuff back in the day and all this, and it'd be nice to see that. And then they always have something to look back on.
Okay. Did you ever play any sports in school?
Yes, sir, I did. I played 3.
ROB, what's going on? Melvin, what's going on?
Oh, Melvin, what is up? I played 3. A lot of people think just because I'm 5'3", Rob played sports. Yeah, I played 3 sports. I did wrestling, football, and track, and I was good at all of them.
Okay, no, I asked since I've been lifting and doing all this stuff. So I mean, I see your build, man. You can tell some things,
Yeah, yeah.
Size don't matter, man. I done seen some little dogs with a whole bunch of scrap back in my pit bull days.
Let's just say
correct.
Yeah, let's just say I never felt the feeling of being picked last. I was always picked first. Let's just say that I'm not being cocky or boasting. I'm just saying that's just sometimes how it turned out. I was like, all right, I'll be on this team. Because sometimes I was quiet. They were like, hey, Rob, have you ever played this game? I'm like, nope. And I played this game my whole entire life and destroy them. You just gotta sit back and wait your turn, and you just show improvement. Like all right, there you go. There's what I can do. But if you not know what you're doing, I would kind of suggest you hype it up a little. Like, yeah, I'm the best in the world. That's the best thing to do. Make every situation laughable. Okay. Especially if you don't know what you're doing, make it laughable.
For real, and that breaks the ice. And if nothing else, they not they won't be expecting too much from you after that. Then you surprise them because if you're good, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Natural talent.
There you go. But like, you shouldn't have picked me. I told you. I was in the back for a reason.
Oh. Man, is it a way to go to live chat on this StreamYard or no?
Are you on your cellular device?
Yeah, my cell, I got it. No, I'm on my tablet with my camera, but on the phone. But I don't know what the lag. I don't know what the lag is on my phone though.
Priscilla said 5-1 play volleyball like my life depended on it. She said she was out there.
Big Jade, what's going on? What's going on?
I believe it. You got the attitude of a volleyball player for sure.
Were you spiking it, Priscilla?
Man, there was probably some 6'2" girls getting their nose just smashed in by a volleyball.
Plastic. Hey, how long you been married?
Actually, me and my lady are not married, but we will be planning on getting married sooner or later in life.
Okay, that's all I give you is the look. So how long y'all been together?
We have been together going on 6 years.
Okay. Good deal. I'm sitting on 20.
Whew, almost as long as I've been alive.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, whoa.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I can honestly say it's a beautiful thing, cause I mean, as a little fella, I knew I was supposed to have kids and a wife. Little fella, so I just went into it, mentally prepared. Didn't know what it was gonna be about.
It's like fish keeping.
Yes, I didn't know what it was gonna be about. How many water changes I was gonna have to do. I didn't know none of that, but hey, the late night water changes, But hey,
why you get into bed so late? I had to feed the fish after changing 10 tanks. Ooh. I'm sorry. It's 12 in the morning. I get it.
Hey, I call it 4-day fish shenanigans. Mine will be 2, 3 in the morning. Look, I might be watching one of your videos, anybody's video, just sitting there. I think I'm going, where's my measuring tape? And just get out of the bed. Just get out of bed, go measuring, packing bricks, water, something, get a net, scoop a fish, move a fish over somewhere else.
Wow. Yeah. It gets you inspired or some ideas, that's for sure, especially late at night. Like sometimes that's why those late night ads when they're like, hey, do you suffer from hamburgeritis where you need a hamburger? You're like, I do need a hamburger. But that's kind of how we are when we're watching fish. I'll see a fish. I'm just scrolling through my timeline. I've watched pretty much everyone's thing, and I see all of a sudden this big plywood inside.
Ian, what's going on?
24,000 gallons. I'm like, oh, I want to make that.
Look, today I was watching plywood tank. Today, I'm like, hey, man, I'm okay with wood.
Yeah,
I can do that and get me a giant tank. I can do that. It would take nothing.
Now, do you own your house though?
Yes.
See, that's a good thing because then you ain't got to move it.
Yes.
I would suggest if you do that. That's why everyone's like, Rob, when are you gonna do a pond? I don't want to do a pond that's stationary because I want to uplift it and get it to the next one. What up, Griffin? But hey, if you do that, that'd be nice. That'd be probably the biggest beta breeding habitat in the world. 24,000 gallon breeding habitat. Okay.
1,000 gallons with all these dividers.
It'll look like a jail cell of betas. C34. Check. Really?
Woo. Hey, roll one section. We feed on one section.
Sir, you already feel like you at work. You already know. You the warden in your own place.
Hey, and with betas, sometimes you have to put some of them in seg, though,
That's too funny. That is too funny.
Oh man.
That's too funny.
Man.
What happens when the fish keeper hits midlife crisis? Random question. They buy more tanks.
Who was that?
Miss Priscilla says, what happens when a fish keeper hits midlife crisis?
Oh.
Random question. Either they go to Aquashella or they buy more tanks. I mean, pretty much anything fish related.
I don't know if I hit it yet. Look, I don't know if I hit it yet, but you know, when I was telling you earlier about all the little fish that I want to get, I think maybe that's when I hit it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get every one of this type of fish.
That's kind of how I'm gonna say too. You know, I'm 26 going on 27. I'm about to hit 30, so I'm like already having that like, yo, am I having a kind of a premature midlife crisis here? Like, I'm almost 30. Do I need to get a big fish? I need to get a big fish, please. I limited my outdoor tubs to 20 gallons so I could move them inside. That's true, Sweet Wise. That's true. I had ponds inside. Then you get too creative. Hank, he putting his betas in this. Yeah. Man.
Hey, Funk, I got one in the living room, Funk, that he can't come back to the fish room no more.
Oh, dang. He that aggressive? He is timed out that bad?
He's in the living room, man. He don't even need to come back here no more. He got a life sentence.
Good. Oh man. At least he ain't on death row. Did he get his last meal yet?
Hey, no, he good. He gonna live the rest of his days there. But hey, no conjugal.
Oh, he's guilty though? Like there's no trial?
Yeah, he guilty. He don't need to. He admitted it. Look, he admitted it. He said he waived his rights to a fair trial.
See, I got a question now. I did do a video earlier today, and I'm thinking 40 breeders or a beta rack. I've been wanting some wild betas. I've been thinking, but then also I could do 40, split them, have 20s on each sides, you know, just thinking. But what do you being a beta person yourself, but you also know the type of fish that I like.
On this answer is gonna be a personal. This is really a personal answer. Because see, I don't have a wild beta of any kind yet, but there's a whole lot of them that I really like. Now, I would probably have the 40 breeder divided so I can look at them, you know. They're all right here. You know, simultaneous water change, blah, blah, blah. You know, just the rack, I don't know, I got too much going on. And usually your rack is going to be the smaller containers. If you use a 40 breeder, you can make actual full-on tanks for each one. You know, scape it, the whole nine, you know, for your wildies, because you're going to want to actually reflect, you know, what we think where they live looks like anyway. You know,
I'm definitely gonna have to take my time on these 40 breeders as far as I'm gonna start plants out before I put fish in or anything in, like just grow straight plants and get it like flourishing, just nice and green. And then start to get some, you know, life into that tank and then get in there. Oh, I got wild betas, Rob. Just let me. Oh, no, you didn't, Priscilla. She just said, I got wild betas. See? Is that chinoides? Chinoides. That's how you say it?
I've been wanting some betas that they actually call.
Is that the mouth brooders?
They look like chinoides.
Is that the mouth brooders?
Yeah.
Beta? I knew that. I wanted those.
With the dark, like a dark
fire.
Burgundy color with the yellow. Oh, man. When I say I love them, man. I love them.
That's what I was thinking. That's also another thing you got to deal with big fish. They will hit the top of the tank.
Get your attention.
Well, that, yeah, and I'm right here. So even when I'm filming or doing a live stream, you'll hear a tooth. So for those who are watching or hearing that, that's like, hey, that's my flower horn there.
He's like, hey, why are you over there?
Right. Yeah, that is true. She is too much. Oh, jump saved her, but she didn't make it. It would really hurt. Yeah, honestly, betas are really personal, especially when you have them for a very long time. Gladiators and my uh, you my Kalayalada.
Immaculata.
Immaculata. Ah, I'm trying. Hey, look. Hey, I may not know it, but at least when I see it, I can say it. I say it in my own language. So sometimes when I speak, I try to rub some words off to people because that's the best way to do it.
Rest in peace. Amen. Amen. I meant to mention that the fella that played Black Panther died today. He was battling 4 years of cancer.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
See, I haven't been on my phone in so long. Dang. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Young Makalita. Oh, that's how. See, Priscilla know how. She know how to say. Look. See, that's the best way to break it down. You feel me? That is a great way to break it down. See, if people knew how to
What
break
I got
down.
today.
Ooh, you got stickers. You got stickers. See, hey, I gotta get me some made. I gotta get me some made. I ran out myself.
Jadren Aquatics. Jason made that video, man. And he was like, hit me up, let me know, and he make you 30, man, for free. And then you buy the next set. And I made a video. The video actually should have posted an hour ago.
Nice.
Man, that was a wonderful thing. When I say a blessing, I said it in the video. That was because I ain't never even think about getting stickers at first. I saw the video. I'm like,
stickers are fun. Sticker trades are fun. They fun. They fun, especially when they personally are cool with you and you just be like, yo, I need your sticker. Because I have like a little frame of all the stickers that I have. So it's pretty nice to know people and personally get their stickers. It's fun.
And now I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to get one of yours. See, I'm kind of the individual that's like asking if I don't have to get, so I'll be like,
oh, there has been plenty of times where I've went to the people's description box and seen that they had a PO box, and I'll just send them a sticker without them even knowing.
Okay.
So like sometimes it's not. I will send them a sticker. I mean, even if they probably don't even like me, I don't care. I'm sending it to them. Like, especially if I've known them for so long, I don't know if they rocking with me, if they still like me or not. But I send them a sticker anonymously. Well, not anonymous once they see that it's open.
That's my son Joshua right there.
What up, man?
He need to put his name on that coast. Well, that is your name, boy. I just realized that. Last week.
You sounded such like a dad.
Last week, for real, right? Last week I saw the letters and numbers down there, and I'm like, well, I don't know who that is. Maybe he's talking to somebody else that's down here in the chat.
You like, man, let me clean my glasses. What is that, old man? What is he doing? What is wrong with him? I know I taught him how to spell his name.
What are those letters? Me using emojis like I'm so.
Look, did he put geometry in his? What is going on with him? Does he know X ain't in his name?
Thank you, son, for showing up. Thank you
That's
very much.
Up, man. Much love.
19 years old.
You got that.
25,
man,
19,
25. You got a kid my age.
And 17. Yep.
Oh well, you about my dad's age then, huh?
48.
40. You said 48. Woo! 48. You just like my dad. Goodness. Ha. That is funny though, but we relate to each other like we best friends, like we were born the same time. Like that's how amazing fish keeping is, because if you are so-called a real true fish keeper, like a hobbyist or someone who actually cares for fish, because some people they can say they do, but they may or may not know so much fish, but they know how to keep a fish alive, but
Yeah.
they're not into it as much as some people. So, but when when you actually find that person that you can talk to about fish 24/7, because some of us nerds like to 24/7. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we do.
Yeah.
But that's when you're like, yo, for you to be, on a different age generation, you're like, you think the same way about fish keeping.
Hey, you can't see age then. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it. Hey,
So true.
literally, this last year and a half. See,
Yes, sir.
I'm a introverted extrovert,
Okay.
and I come home and I'm just in my house. I don't really make phone calls. I don't text message. I'm just in here. So I can say I maybe have I have a few people that I beforehand considered friends, but I didn't contact them. When we talked, we talked. If we didn't, we didn't, because we didn't do the same stuff. We didn't, didn't have the same interests. I'm married. They may not be married. And it wasn't until this may be the first time since I say high school when I was rodeoing. I had people who rodeoed.
Hold on, time out. You can't let that simmer. You was in a rodeo. He got a whole. Hold on. Now that just go. Everybody in Texas is in a rodeo. I don't care what no one says.
That's a bull rider. 8 seconds of glory.
How many belts you got on your title?
Oh no, I ain't never win nothing.
You ain't win nothing? Come on, man.
How can I put it? I loved it. I've always been a big guy.
You too big for man. That cow or that he was like, come on, man, get off me. For real. I can't even buck.
It's the other way around. You got a 2,000-pound bull. You got a 1-ton bull. It's harder on me. I'm no problem for him. But
that's true. Yeah, he is strong.
If a bull rider needs to be roughly your size,
125, 130.
There's a sweet spot. There's
a
sweet spot right behind the bull's front shoulders, and you get as small as you can and ride up forward right there in that sweet spot. And it's almost like it connects you to his front legs. So when they jump and land on their front legs, they don't feel no pressure. The back part of the body is moving. When you're big, you're farther back, so you feel everything, and it's harder to stay on there.
This is too much to handle right now.
Yeah. I was just a glutton for punishment. I just liked it,
You mean to tell me I need to come to Texas and win some 8 seconds?
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, I said I wanted to be a jockey on the horses. Yeah. I'm ready.
Hey, no, you might be too big to be a jockey.
Nah, I can cut weight. Like I said, I was a wrestler. I can cut weight if I need to. And I'm 5'3". We winning. We all the same height. Actually, I'm a little taller. I would be the taller side of a jockey, but I'll be there. Because hands on, hands off, and they help you. Yeah, that's true.
And streetwise, I had to learn that though, cause
my ecosystems die.
I've been in the fish for a long time, but I just became a true fish keeper in the last few years. Mm-hmm. I'd have one tank with fish in it. I never went beyond one tank ever until now. So when I got in there, I'm like, man, I can get this tank. Other people are doing it. I guess I thought it was strange at first that I would want, a lot of tanks, till I saw all these people with a lot of tanks. So I got me a lot of tanks.
Oh, he has jokes. Rob's gonna get lost in a cowboy hat and boots. So I'm be hats and boots. Just walking around like this.
Like on Tom and Jerry, the little
wow.
cowboy mouse.
That just hurt all my feelings. I can't even come back on that one. Hey, that's probably the best one he's ever gotten me on. I can't wear cowboy boots. I wouldn't be able to because they do come up to like my thigh. Rob93 Bull Rider 2021. Hey, look, listen. And the belt buckle be bigger than me if I win. Like, you can't give small people big awards. You feel me? That's not how it should happen. And you said that I'm designed to flow into his shoulder blades. Yeah. What kind of stuff is that?
Perfect. Hey, perfect.
Really?
You know when they say the eye of the storm, literally that's the way they describe it.
Wow.
You see in this storm, you're in the eye of the storm and nothing is going on. Wow. But you're looking at stuff flying around you. Wow. If you can ride up into that sweet spot, really? you feel him hit the ground every time he hit the ground, but the same pressure is just going straight through your body too. Blah, blah. But
that is crazy.
His whole tail end is swinging and he's turning, but you're sitting right there in that spot. If you can stay there, but if you lean back a little bit or lean forward a little too much, you gone.
Really? See, look, now I'm gonna have to see. I don't know. That's just something to think about. Good one, Funk. Priscilla, don't give him no ammo for that. No. It is just what wrestlers do. I mean, all time low weight. See, look, spitting in the cup, cutting weight, not eating for a little bit, cut weight real quick. It's not bad. You should not do that though.
Yeah. Hey, believe it or not, I do I have done. I haven't done it recently though. I used to do intermittent fasting back in my powerlifting or whatever days. I would go from 295, down to 235, 240.
My body can't handle that weight. My bones would shatter. Okay.
I was 320 pounds at one point. When I was about 32, 33, I was a big fella.
Sound like it. Like, my highest weight was 145. That's nothing.
Hey,
imagine trying to pick up a fish tank at 125 and it's a 60-gallon. You're like, all right, this is going to be all right, Woo!
Got to be strategic with this one.
I'm telling you, I have used a table before. Okay, there's one time where I had to get the tank, a 55, where I had to get it down, like literally slide it down my body, and then get the end up on it and slide it up on a table, and then move the table with it so I can move it at the same time. I was being. There you go.
Yes.
I ain't mad at all. I was by myself, and this is a tank that's like heavy.
Hey, I'm big, and I'll use block and tackle. I ain't tripping.
See, there you go. Quench gum. That gum, when it came in those little packs, those green, lime green, and orange and pink ones.
Reminded you of the Gatorade gum. Is that the same stuff?
Yeah, I think I remember those, and they were real like. They almost tasted like packaging peanuts in the beginning, and then you bite into them, and it was weird. Is that the one that you was talking about, Anthony? If that's the one, I remember one time I was like, "What is that gum that was weird?" And you just came up with the gum that was a long time ago. Thank you for coming up with that. And I don't even remember who it was. A 55-gallon ain't that bad. Woo. Let's see, Priscilla. She already knows. But you play volleyball. Like, I expect you to be tough. Everybody's tough on volleyball, for real. And you played on a hardwood floor. Or in some places, concrete. Like, you diving for a ball, I'm good.
With no fear?
Right. And you can run into the crowd. You run into an old lady. Booze. Sorry, ma'am.
Hey, while looking back to see whether
just making sure the play was good. Yeah. That stuff got me through many weight loss. Oh yeah, chewing gum. Yeah, I heard chewing gum was the number one thing. Chewing gum always disturbs your belly and makes you feel like you're full because you're chewing, and that's just it feels like you're already there. But I'm telling
black coffee. Black
yeah.
coffee.
Oh, just coffee for you?
Black coffee. Sometimes the granules, not even percolated, just
you whoa.
Down, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, whoa, time out. That is too much for people. That is
working at the prison,
you can't handle that.
My fault. I forgot that I was with regular people now. I forgot,
That's too far. You said literally like like those kids had a little little packs of Kool-Aid things, and you put them in the. You talking about those, and you putting them on your tongue and you drink. That is whoa.
Rinse it down.
See, I'm not a coffee drinker. Most people think I do because I have so much energy. This is just natural energy. A 125 of me, 2 people gets heavy. A 125 with only 2 people. Oh, I need at least 6 spotters. I just want to make sure my tank is all right.
Well, I found out a 150 is pretty stout, but I was on one end. I was on one end by myself, and my son and my buddy, they were on the front end together. So I mean,
whose end was heavier? Whose end was heavier?
I think theirs. Looking at them,
you were sitting there like, "Is y'all all right? Is y'all? Are we gonna get it? I'm just standing here.
Yeah, get it up over the edge, to get it in the truck, and I'm just holding it. You got it. All right."
Oh, see, look, you said 150 is the limit. I want to get a 300, but I don't want the leak. If I get a 300, acrylic would be the go-to, but I would wait and I would get it customized, of course, because the 300 is always going to, pretty much any acrylic is going to be customized unless you get it built, or is it's already built and you buy it. But a 300 customized, I want it to be awesome, but that's going to be heavy in itself. So the bigger the better. So I just definitely for sure want one. What up? What up?
What is Griffin Adventure?
Got a lot of Griffins up in here.
Is this Griffin, or is this another Griffin? Well, no, you just changed your avatar, so I know it's not Griffin's Fish Room. What up, Griffin? What up? What Griffin is this? Let us know. Identify yourself.
There's a lot of good Griffins up in here.
Be like my son showing up on that. I'm like, who? Who is that?
Who are you? 120. Look, a 150, a 125. I can only imagine having those. I only have a 75. I feel like I got a big boy tank, and I don't. Okay. When people are like, "Oh, that's a big tank," and I look at them, I go, "In your eyes, no, but you insulted me and hurt my feelings because I don't have one, and you make me a little upset because I want one." I don't understand when they say stuff that you want, and you're like, "I know." Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really. Why don't you have those colorful fish that grow really large? Because it's illegal. Oh, why can't you keep them? Really, they would take your fish and kill it? Yes, they will. I just don't want to do it. Rob, you're gonna drown trying to. See, here we go. Aqua, go to bed, dude. It's going on what? Almost, yeah, it's midnight, bro. Go to bed.
It's bedtime.
Go to bed, bro. Yeah, he probably had like 2 naps. Probably had 2 naps. I cycle my tanks on a bicycle.
Hey, I saw that meme today. Well, here's Griffin Fish Room down there. Who is Griffin Adventures? Trying to confuse me.
Melvin got some guppies from ER Aquatics. That is what's up. So you like your guppies as well. You like your endlers though, right?
I'm more of an endler.
Endlers, right? Yeah, more of the endler. See, look, you even like the smallest of the smallest dang fish. Now you got the smallest of the smallest. I said, okay, so he is the biggest dude I've ever met or known, and he knows he has the smallest of the smallest fish. Endlers. A lot of people don't like endlers because they like the fancy guppies. So now you done put focus on them. People are like, hey, these endlers ain't nothing to play with.
Hey, I say, you know, if you have endlers, no, you real. You true to the game.
Why? Because I need glasses to see them all the time? No.
Hey, they make
Why
you work.
set up?
They make you work. If you trying to video them, if you trying to catch them with a net, whatever it is you're trying to do, they gonna make you work.
Honestly, you're right about. Honestly, well, yeah. Now that you put it that way, with now that you put it that way, that's true. Because I can never get a true good video on them. They just always moving. I just zoom out because they just there. I'm like the endlers, because you really can't see them because they just darting every single. Yeah, I napped one and stayed to 5 today. See, look, I knew it. He had a good one. Griffin is playing. I love endlers and guppies.
You got two?
Yeah. Some of the guppies here, they nice. They nice. But I've been seeing some overseas with like ribbons on them, fins longer than I've seen on some cichlids.
But the bad thing about those ribbons, breed them. Because the true ribbon, the long, fancy, you can't breed them.
Get in the way or something. Yeah.
You can't breed them.
That's
so I mean, if there's anybody that wondered if they have ribbons and they wondered why, you know, they're not really getting, you know, many babies, it's because the ribbons get in the way. Danny Ken. Kenny E. What's happening?
What up, man? What up? Yeah, that's knowledge right there. That's true.
Those ribbons, I mean, it's sad how we create for, well, at this point, a little more selfish than anything. We don't create anything to make it better. We say better, but we engineer it into extinction. Because it's either genetically weaker or there's something with the physicality of it that's just not natural anymore. And they don't even know what to do, you know, with their new appendages and everything.
Now, so would you be saying that, or would you be saying, I don't even know if that's English. Now, would you say hybridizing types of fish would be also something that you would take in consideration of helping weaker genes and guppy strands or endler strands or any cichlid strands or any fish strands?
I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just what direction we're going, because I started out loving the short tail guppies. And then, you know, I'm like, you know, man, I really love these guppies. I'm the guppy man, because I had a few different names on my channel. I had the guppy house and all this different stuff at one point. So the long fin guppies was super popular. So I said, let me try long fin guppies. One thing that got me with some of the long fin guppies, okay, you know the live barrel shimmy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of your long fin guppies, you don't know sometimes if they're shimmying or if they're not.
I feel like they always struggling. I am not speaking. This is why you can't have me on the live stream this late. I don't speak English after midnight for some reason. That's why it looks like sometimes they are struggling when they're sideways, but their fins are so flowy. And I do see that shimmer, like you said, but you sometimes don't truly know if you have it.
And I mean, they exist. It is what it is. Because I mean, I used to own a game bred pit bulldog. You have to be super, super, super responsible. Because, and I used to like game rules. Man, I liked boxing, MMA, the whole nine. I'm a uber aggressive person who knows how to temper it. Ergo, the little fish, and, you know, me giving extended hugs, you know, to people. You know, I know how to control it. But the point I'm making is, you know, I know you at all times, pit bulldog, oh, he's beautiful, you know, oh, I love him to death. But you know how dangerous he can be for the most part towards other dogs as opposed to people. If you teach him to guard your house, he's gonna think he's guarding your house even when he's in the street, you know, because they were bred to do everything above and beyond.
Right.
Same thing with the guppies with the long fins or betters. Man, I got a double tail better that he's struggling at all times.
Oh well, yeah. I've seen
He's
that in a
beautiful.
lot of business
Yeah,
as well.
he's
Yeah, you're right.
beautiful. He's healthy.
Yeah.
But he's struggling at all times. I made life as simple as I could for him. That's the one that's sequestered. I think he's got a bad attitude because
he's a little special.
Yeah, he's just got a bad attitude because he's funny, beautiful, but he's just struggling at all times. So I do everything I can to make him a little more comfortable. But you know, I see the beauty in most of these long fin guppies. Man, hey, Dumbo ear chili, guppy. Oh my God, with the reds and the blues and the tail explode. Oh man, beautiful. But
that's a mouthful to say. Just it's a guppy. Give me the guppy. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, I moved out of it because it was like I was never. Maybe I overthink. I overthink.
What fish keeper doesn't overthink?
You know, I was like, man, I can't. I don't know what to do because I'm always thinking I need to put some medicine in the tank. Because is he okay? Is there another one moving like that? You know?
That's true. That's true.
I'm sitting there like this for an hour.
That's true.
I think he's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of the beta breeders now have to. Well, the ones that have the domesticated ones that they're going to have to definitely compete with the wild betas now. The regular betas, the Splendids, just in your PetSmart, your local fish store, or even your LFS, like it's just going to really. I think a lot is going to like blow up soon because a lot of people are getting wild betas or at least F1s or F2s.
I'm here to tell you, they're gonna take over. They're gonna take over my fish room. I mean, it's going to happen.
I feel the same way over here. I at least two different types up in cheer. You know,
like right now, the breeding that I'm doing is placots to crown tail. Not really so much the splendid ornamental super long veil. I just can't do them. I can't do them. I can't do them.
Yeah.
But the crown tails, I've seen some crown tails who, you know, they're getting a little overboard. Like I have a purple one that I put in the Anabantoid project deal. You know, the picture that I put in, he was a youngster, so his fins was kind of short and he had them all spread. Whereas now, I put a video now. He's the one that's over here breeding.
Oh, okay.
He's half placot and crown tail, so he's a short tail, short crown tail, and he's beautiful. The fins are just long enough for the flowy, but it doesn't alter his movements or when he need to get somewhere. You know, that's why I was telling you about checking in on this female over here, and then I probably take her out. I don't know.
That's
tonight and then put her back in there. Put her back in there.
Like I said, that's the most scariest part about breeding the betas is your female either getting killed or just messed up. That's the most nerve-wracking thing because you know it's gonna happen. Those are the two options in a sense because you know that's probably what it is. So, man,
I have the one right here, that red one there. He's a Hellboy placot. He's like a surgeon. He's like a surgeon.
Really?
These little babies that I have up here in those too, you put him in there, you let the female sit in there with him, he gets used to it. You put in, no beating up, man. He knows how to do his little curl on.
Embrace.
He's more finesse. He's more finesse. And I haven't seen, I don't have any other ones that act like that, but he seems like he's been here, a long time.
He's been around the block a couple times.
He's been here a long time, dude.
Hey, It honestly, the first time I seen the true embrace of it, and I did see the egg, them putting the eggs up in the nest, and then seeing the eggs. It was pretty awesome. But then my fish, the male, just started jumping at the surface and started disturbing the nest. So I was just like, I don't know what's going on. But just that start of it process, I can see why you're saying it's pretty awesome, and but you know really worried about your females because at the end of the day, you want to make sure all the fish are pretty much healthy at the
Yeah.
at the end of breeding. Because I know there's going to be some fins beaten up because that's just everyone knows that's.
What happens? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I have a little extra stuff in my breeding tank. I had too much the first go round, so I learned. I took a little bit out this time. I got hornwort. I have an actual double sponge filter in there. I have some leaves.
Nice.
So she can
She needs to maneuver. She needs to. Yeah.
But still not so much to where they lose eggs if they fall and have to pick them up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and a tip for anybody: you don't want snails in your breeder tank.
Yeah. That's for any. I think that's pretty much for any fish. Really,
I love snails,
it's hard.
but
Yeah,
I
it's.
learned the
I think
hard
it's
way.
hard. Yeah, you're right. You are right. That is true.
I bred that red fella that I was telling you about
Mm-hmm.
last week, and I can't remember what happened. Something happened back here in my miniature fish room that disturbed them, and like the eggs ended up in the bottom of the tank. Now, I know if they don't put them back up in the nest, you can actually take the male out and make sure. Like I use my leaves, but I also make tea out of my leaves. So I try to have the dark tannin in water. Now, you can keep them from fungusing, with the extra tannin, from those
Yeah.
leaves. You can keep them from fungusing, so they can actually sit down. And if it's even better if they have substrate, but they can actually sit in there and they'll go ahead and gestate and form into babies. A lot of folks don't know that they don't have to have the nest. The nest makes it easier, and it's almost like he's turning them almost, like your egg tumbler. Him replacing them and watching the babies, that's extra security and it's safety. In the wild, you need all of that because something could eat them. They could fungus or anything can happen. But if your tank is set up and you got the right chemistry in it or whatever, they'll turn into wigglers just sitting on the bottom of the tank.
And see, I know I heard a lot of the people saying that you have to have the male in there for a few days for them to swim with him. And I've seen
They don't
some people
swim with
say
him.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said some people say no. They don't teach him. He just swims and they just do whatever they do. So I was just like, I think it's to each his own when it comes to that situation or that
He
scenario.
just protects them until they can swim.
And then he starts eating them whenever he starts seeing them.
Yeah, because basically, if they can swim in the wild, that means they can hide, they can get away from something.
Yeah.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
only reason. Like I remember telling my son a few years back, I say, boy, do you know what make parents take care of their kids? And that's humans, that's animals, and anything. They start off small, cute, and innocent, and self like relying on you, and that stimulates something in you because they can't take care of themselves. It stimulates you to take care of them. I say, but the closer you come to looking like me, the less desire there is for me to pick you up and stick you back up in the bubble nest. And that was because he had tightened up a little bit on something, and the point was, you got these kids that become adults and they still want to be babies. You're like, hey, I'm looking at somebody that can do the job I do. But basically that's what it is. They're helpless.
That's true.
And a real good better father knows, some better fathers can stand there for weeks and never. You can start feeding him and and your babies with him in there. They exist. Not a whole lot, but they exist. But for the most part, when they become free swimmers, yeah, you want to go and take him on up out of there because He can confuse them for food when you start feeding him, because he's gonna have to eat at some point in time. He's not gonna be starving himself anymore after that.
Yeah,
you know.
that's
So,
true.
for safety, but yeah, they'll form and become wigglers just in there if everything is is right. Them snails will come through though and vacuum. Oh, that's what I was saying. I had eggs in the bottom of my tank, but I had a few ram's horns, man. Okay, at first I'm like, okay, all right, they all right. They'll make it. I went to work, came home. Every egg gone.
Oh my goodness.
Every egg. There wasn't even one stuck in a corner somewhere. Gone.
That's when you know you're just like, I hate ram's horns, but they do keep my tank somewhat clean.
I've been thinking about a snail trap today, man. I just didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of DIY ones. I've seen a lot of fun ones. I think that would be just a fun thing to do, is just to see what you can do to try to trap as many snails as possible. I told you I cannot talk after midnight. I don't know why.
Maybe you're tired, man.
Oh man, Aquadan, what's up, man? Aquadan in the building.
What's happening, Aquadan? Aquadan was in the video with
Aqua.
With the setting the tank up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that was my first time ever seeing him. Know who Aquadan is.
Yep.
Welcome, man. Thank you. Speaking of previous video, where did you get that filter from? What was it yesterday evening?
This one right here. The triangle sponge filter. So those are I know there's a brand Lee. Lee does a lot of stuff in the aquarium business. If some people don't know, I know a lot of people do. They have a lot of different types of sponge filters. They come with the box filters. They have the regular filters like these. They have the regular filters like these. And then they have these right here. Now with these, they come with actual air stones. So it doesn't give you that gargling and stuff. I know a lot of people watch Aquarium Co-op, and he did a recent video of actually showing you on how you're losing air pressure, how you can you can actually get maximum air quality by switching over to certain ones. I actually do have 4 different types of sponge filters that I run throughout the fish room just to test and see which ones I like. And thus far, these right here are my favorite. With the fact that these have suction cups and they always end up coming off, because in the state of Indiana, we have hard water, and suction cups and hard water don't mix really well. Like,
all right, Danikin. Yeah, I have hard water. I identify with that.
Yeah. Much love, Danny.
You get your rest, and then running around you doing.
And then these right here, these get clogged up really bad. And then if, like you said, if you have snails, the little baby snails can get trapped in this little area where the air is flowing through, so you'll have less air. Now with these right here, and then all of these, it's hard to weigh them down after a while. Like this one, not really, because it has a weight on it. This one, not so much. You just gotta get the water out. And this one's pretty good. But the other one that is
Anthony, thank you for coming, man.
Take it easy, Anthony. But the one that's actually clear, you have to weigh it down a lot. And then, of course, this is really easy to clean. And then you can see how dirty it is. And then you can just wrench it out, and then boom, you're done. I really do love them. They're called the Lee sponge filter, corner sponge filters.
Okay. Because I have two small hang on the backs that I'm utilizing. They kind of move around. Like for this tank that I just put that dirt in that I got today,
yes,
I use that to help my cleaning out process. Then I'll end up moving it somewhere else.
Right.
But yeah, those double suction cup to the back, they'll be
sideways, cattywampus, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Bubbles coming out of the actual foam. I'm like,
yeah, I got a couple of those where I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to go ahead and switch these over. So just having all of these sponge filters, I knew these were solid. These were the best things that I either sooner or later, some people are going to understand it or get some and then improve these. But if you don't have any of these, or you at least want to try some of these out because you think they're simpler than other, or just the basics for basic fish keepers, you still have to stick to basics sometimes to get the right quality that you really want. So these, I can tell you, this water right here is crystal clear and probably is breeding the best in the whole entire room because of that sponge filter.
So
I
is
do
it
like them.
is it just the foam? Is it the foam at the bottom with
So
the
what it
bubbles,
is
or is
the
it
foam,
actually?
and then they have a little piece where you could put it in, and then you push the little air, like it's an air tube, and then it has already the air stone in there. So all you have to do is put your airline on it, clip, or not even clip it, but like just fit it on there, and then let it go. Real easy, real easy.
Lee Lee.
Yep, Lee.
Okay.
I'll send you the link for Amazon and the actual the whole entire website for them. So yeah, I think you'll like them. And for those who have shrimp and stuff, they're really good platforms for grazing and all that jazz. Because everyone says, sponge filters are a feeding frenzy for shrimp, and that is a grazing area for them. They'll definitely love that for sure. So
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
yeah, for sure. Oh snap!
All right, man. We didn't hit 11:30, man. We didn't hit an hour, man.
Yeah, really, it was 12:30 here.
So
It's
I'm gonna let you.
12:30 here. It's 11:30 there.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate this so much. It is such an honor to be on your channel. It is amazing.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I see you going very far. You're already at 650, 660 last time I checked.
Right around 650, cause I don't know if it's YouTube or whatever, but I'll 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 hit 655, 660, drop back down to 653, back up to 659. I'm like, come on.
649 or you're 549 and you're like, oh wait. No. What are you doing? Wait. Yep. I
Oh,
understand.
let me have it. Come on, just that. Don't go backwards. You don't even have to move forward. Just don't go backwards.
Right, I understand. Yeah, I definitely see it. It's gonna be awesome to see you in the future. You just getting started, yeah, and you're already getting it going.
Amen, man. Thank you very much, man. Hey, I'm not gonna cut the stream off, guys. We can chop up a little something later on, but I done had my boy on here hour, and I'm gonna let him get some rest because he did this for me. That's a favor, that's a favor. And thank you very much. And I'm gonna say God bless you, because I'm a spiritual man, and everybody else on here know it also.
You know it.
All right. Thank you, man. You have you a good night, man.
Well, sir, you as well. Take care. Be safe, y'all.
You too. Now, peace. All right, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna put up the link if anybody want to come through. All right, all right. Here we go. So y'all, that was wonderful, man. I really appreciate Rob coming up on here, man. He was one of those individuals, man. Him and Nathan Sand Creek Aquatics took a chance. They took a chance on me. They saw something in me, and brought me onto their live, and I very, very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Hey, Ian, you want to come up? Hit that link, man. Hit that link if you want to come up. But yeah, I very much appreciate it. One thing I can say about me is I believe in giving back. Give back, people. Give back, because I don't care how big you get, you didn't get there by yourself. No, I'm not big by any means. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't care how big you get. You did not get there by yourself. Show some love, spread the love around. This is a family. This is a family. We want to see everybody. We want to see everybody make it. We want to see everybody be able to get. Priscilla, if you want to come up, you got something you want to say, you can come up too. Everybody needs to be able to see your content. The love. I mean, somebody like Priscilla, put me in a position to be able to get some shrimp from her that I'm going to get this coming week, ma'am, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. If I had not been on here, I would have never, met Priscilla. I would have never seen her in a chat or nothing to be able to do that. These stickers that I have, Jadren Aquatic, he didn't know me. He didn't do this for me. He was kind enough to set this up to where people can get stickers, and I saw the video, and he blessed me. Ozzy, you can come up, man, if you want to come up. Anybody, come on up. But it's all about love in this fish game. I mean, these fish are gonna be around to be able to share. Like, let's say, and it's a little bit off track, but like the CARES program, with those fish that are on the extinct list, they're headed out, no longer to exist, for people to say, hey, I have a group of this particular type of fish, and somebody else is going to find that fish to be desirable, be beautiful, interesting, whatever. This platform allows you to know those people and to be able to, reach out and grab and help to keep those fish going in this hobby. Love. It's all about love. I believe in it. 659 Thanks. Thank you, R.O. to the B. What's up? Melvin, you want to come up? Come on up. But yeah, I'll wait a few more minutes, see if anybody want to come up. If not, I'll go ahead and close the stream. But I just found out today that you get 20 hours on StreamYard, and there's like no way that the way I do this that I'm gonna burn up 20 hours. So it's like, I can let people come up and voice their opinions, show some things that they have. Let us know how they've been doing, how their day's going. Rob, man, thank you. Much love.
Hey, Garrett.
What's happening? Atkins Nature Aquarium. I like
Not
that.
Much.
I like that.
Thank you.
What's happening?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out.
Hey, man. Like this young man right here. The same way it was done for me. I saw something. We can't control how the spirit realm works. Don't get scared, y'all. I'm not gonna get too deep on the spirit thing, but those things in ourselves that draw us to people, energies, you can't understand them, you can't control them, but something drew me to him. So, I think second stream, I brought him in because, hey, I was interested in him, and I knew other people would be also the same way Rob did for me, and Sand Creek also did for me. We have to just keep paying it forward. How'd your day go at work today, man?
Went pretty good. Fixed a window, got it looking good.
Hey, what's up, Big Time Hank?
What's up, Melvin?
Happening, Melvin?
Hey, what's up, Ian? Yeah, how y'all doing?
Doing good. As you were saying, Ian?
I was just fixing a window today.
Okay. What you do?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't sealed properly for the caulking, and it looked like crap, so I repainted it too.
Next, Ozzy?
And
for house?
Tomorrow, it was for my boss. He wanted it done, and it was just little work because the HVAC work's going real slow right now.
Oh, like for air conditioning, big huge units.
Yep, air conditioners, outdoor units, indoor units, furnaces,
Okay,
heat pumps.
man, that's at your age, that's a wonderful position to be in because that job has endless possibilities.
Yep, I've been doing it a couple of years now.
Yeah, that's it's for me to hear that when you said HVAC, I'm like, man, you kind of young. Hey, that's beautiful. Because I made the mistake. I was an apprentice electrician early on. You know, that means I did a little grunt work, but I could have been a master electrician at this point, and I could
Yep,
have just pulled permits on jobs and not even had to work on the site and got paid for it. But I chose to do something else. You know what I'm saying?
yep. I like the HVAC because it's like all trades in one. Because you've got your electricians or electricity that you got to work. You know, you got to run thermostat wire. You've got to run high voltage lines for like your furnaces, your outdoor units, your ACs and stuff like that. You've got plumbing with gas line, drainage lines. We do heated floors as well. Stuff like that. And then there's also basic carpentry skills that we use to make everything look nice.
Okay, feel like your frame and work and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Amen, man. Amen. What you knocking over there, Melvin? All right, can y'all see me in the picture?
Yep, we see you.
Okay, I had to put my ears in. Yeah, I kind of wish I had stayed with the electrical work. I mean, I work at a prison now, and the position that I have, I make a difference, and it's important. It's very important, but there's times I'm like, man, I wish I had kept pulling wires and pulling circuits and hanging boxes, and I wish I had did that.
Yeah.
I would have had a bigger fish room right now.
Oh yeah, the money is real good. I mean, as a starting apprentice, right now I'm not making as much, but after I got 2 more years of the on-site work that I got to do, and then I go to Northwest College of Construction for 3 years, and then I get my journeyman's license.
Okay. It's a good deal, man. That's a good deal. Because in these days and times, man, no man is guaranteed nothing. And when you can find a good trade and your feet is already in it at a young age, man, you set. We are taught at a young age to follow let's say code books per se. Hey, start the school, you go to kindergarten, you go on through, graduate high school, attend a school of higher education. You're not guaranteed necessarily to work in what it is you're interested in, but if you follow that guideline, you'll still be able to take care of yourself pretty good. And there's a lot of people that they get lazy. Oh, I don't feel like doing this. Oh, I don't want to do that. They stray off. They stray off the direction and they get lost out there, and they're wondering why they're not making it and why they can't make a good living. Is because people before us knew what worked, and they laid it for you. They sacrificed in order for you to know what to do. And it's not always easy, especially when we're young. We have everything pulling against us. But man, I don't know you beyond right here, but I see a intelligent young man with a good head on his shoulders. And yes, I know that you have things that you deal with like anybody else, man, but I can tell you have a good foundation. Don't let those things outside of you pull you off of the path that you're on. Don't let it do it.
Nope. See, my philosophy is, past already happened.
Yeah.
There's no point in dwelling on it. There's no point in, always saying sorry to myself and always being depressed and sad to myself. You know, it's not healthy. So, you know, I found a motivator, and you know, I didn't want to be nobody. You know,
Yeah.
I was heading down the wrong path. I was drop out high school,
Yeah.
and you know, I was watching some YouTube videos, found aquarium co-op, LRB Aquatics, and got in that rabbit hole. Found a fish tank at Goodwill for like $8. It was a 20-gallon, and after that, I started with fish that I caught from the lake. I like nature style aquariums, the biotope, and I kept little fish at first, and then I got a 55, and I started keeping bluegill and bass, more kind of what are they called? Natives. I like the
Yeah.
natives a lot. But then I found some cichlid channels, and I got into cichlids, and I realized, well, I need to start making money. So I went to Portland Youth Builders program and got my GED in less than a year. Got my driver's license. So I'm working more. I was working more hours back then, and driving the van. I was making good money. But then COVID happened, and where we get our ACs from in Houston, they shut down,
Oh, okay.
and we're not getting any until September.
Wow.
Okay, okay. Rolling stone gathers no moss. Just keep your feet moving. That's all you got to do is keep your feet moving.
Yep.
But you look like you're doing good, man. I'm gonna tell you, if ain't nobody else told you, dude, I'm proud of you. I love to hear it. I can speak like this to people because of my line of work. I see and hear people every day. My 4 days on, woe is me. You know, woe is me. Every day, you know, trying to invite me to the pity party, but I won't accept the invite. I say, I don't care what you did yesterday. What you gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow. We not worried about yesterday. I'm judging nothing. What are you gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow. Amen, man. Amen. Melvin, what's going down?
Not much, man. Just been chilling. Yeah, I got my mud guppies in on Wednesday from Aquatics. The males they're doing good. The males are stunning, all 5 of them. Aquatics said when I get ready to breed them, it would send me the 5 females. So I can't wait to breed them. And next year, I'll probably be opening up my own little aquatic shop.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also got offers from Diego from Petsodic. Yeah, he told me, you know, if I want to sell plants, yeah, let him know. Let him know, and he'll put the order for me. Or if I don't see anything that's on his website, he would talk to his vendors to get that type of plant. So, and plus he wants to. He was asking me when I breed them, was I was going to sell the babies. I told him like, yeah. So he said he was interested to get some. So you know, I'm planning to do that, and not only guppies, maybe like tetras and gouramis or barbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Already. Hey, y'all remember, both of y'all, send me your addresses on Facebook so I can send you a sticker.
All right, man.
Yep. I got you.
Most definitely.
I'm still trying to work on my sticker design.
Yeah, well, Yeah, I need I need a new logo. So that's like I'm trying to find somebody to make me a logo.
Okay, yeah, my logo just came organically. I mean, the fish that's on it, that's my boy over there,
Yeah,
Daredevil. You know,
yeah.
Daredevil is my mascot.
Oh yeah, Daredevil. Yeah,
You know, that's my, hey
real.
now Melvin. You know, Daredevil was all red, dude. He's
Yeah.
black. He's black. His whole side, left and right side,
Uh-huh.
is black now.
Wow.
He's still red and white everywhere else, but his sides are black all the way down.
Yeah. That, that sounds
I'm thinking
cool,
about
man.
changing his name now, but yeah. So Melvin, hey, tell us the folks that's on here, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where did you go to school? Where did you grow up?
Well, I went to Woodland Hills High School here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and in a suburb called Churchill, PA. Yeah. Well, I was born in Chicago, Illinois. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, and my mom had me at 24 before her and my dad got married, and so so we was living there as baby, and then we moved. My mom then moved back here to Pittsburgh because that's where they originally from. You know what I mean? And so I went to school in Oakland called Home School. It was a elementary school, but it's also it was a former mansion. It was a mansion turned into a school. And so I went there, me and my brother and my sister, and they had like after school activities, and then we moved like in the 80s. I say about 80s, about 82, about 83. We moved to North Braddock, Pennsylvania, and I went to Ben Phillips for from fourth to sixth grade, and then we moved to Braddock. Yeah, it's in PA. I went to East Junior High for eighth and ninth grade, and then moved up to the high school. And I was 21 when I graduated from high school because I started school late. My brother and sister, they went to kindergarten. I didn't go to kindergarten. I went straight to first grade because I was smart. I was very smart. I mean, they're smart too, but I was smart. I mean, I was reading. My mom and them would take all of us to the library, Carnegie Library, in Pennsylvania, and every Saturday we would go to the museum and to the library. We get library books and stuff. And I was reading those big words like dinosaur words that she couldn't pronounce or my grandma couldn't pronounce. And my grandma, she would always read the Bible to all her grandkids. She kept us. We was all in church mostly all the time. You know what I mean? From Sundays and when they had revival and all that stuff. And then after I graduated from high school, we moved to East Liberty because my grandma's sister, my aunt Amy, she had Alzheimer's, and my grandma wanted her, to live in her house before she, left this earth. So we stayed there from '95 to 2007. My aunt, she passed away in 2004 from Alzheimer's, and then we was living in Oakland for a while. From 2007 to 2011, we moved to Homestead, and we was living there for a while. And then we moved to West Mifflin, and then we came back to Homestead. We was living in Munhall, and then now we moved over here to Greenfield, PA, which is it's the borderline of Spore Hill and yeah, it's in the city. It's on the borderline of Squirrel Hill, Pennsylvania. So that's where we live in now. Yeah. Yeah. So I was out. Yeah, I was helping my parents out. I mean, my mom and them, and my grandma. Some of my siblings too, but they, they had family of their own. You know what I mean? So, yeah, my grandma passed away in 2018. She always, she was always hard on us, because she wanted us to have, a better life. So that's, we never got into trouble because we didn't like that type of stuff. But she kept us in church and off the streets. You know what I mean?
Good deal. Good deal.
And so, yeah, and then 2018, I was watching YouTube videos, like music videos, and then, well, before that, like 1999, when I was living over my aunt's house, an ex-girlfriend of mine, she passed away a month before my first nephew was born. She died from sickle cell anemia. And we was planning to do like rap music together. And when she passed away, I shut down. I went to like a depressed state to where I didn't want to do anything anymore. So I shut down till 2011. And then a friend of mine from high school gave me some. And she told me, God give you so much that you can handle. Pick yourself up, believe in yourself like I believe in you. And on my mom's birthday, I started making jewelry. Yeah. So I picked that up and started making jewelry, and I started doing the fish hobby. Yeah, around 2012, and I got my first tank. It was a Tetra tank. I bought the kit, and then I bought two individual tanks. I had like guppies and goldfish. They was in like, you know what I mean? And it's like every time it was like every time I would buy fish at that time, Petco was selling unhealthy fish with in Homestead. They would be fine, when I bring them home. Like a month or 2 months later, they were, they would die due to, they were sick or something. And I had goldfish. Someone told me at the time, you're not supposed to put a heater in in a goldfish tank, and I didn't know it at the time. So and plus it was hot. Yeah, it was summertime. It was like in the 90s, like say 94, like that. Me and my nephew went to go meet my cousin at the mall, and so when we came back, and I used to feed my fish, and then I was looking for my goldfish, and there was there was like this white bubbly stuff the top, and they was dead floating up at the top because by me having a heater in there, and it was hot in the attic. You know what I mean? It cooked them.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I haven't had goldfish since then, and this is my first time in a long time having guppies. So Petco now they're doing much better in that. When they're sick or something, they won't sell them. They'll have like observation on them, and so I got tired of they was buying fish and they was dying. So I quit for a while until 2017. Yeah, I was continuing making my jewelry until 2017. I got back into it, and I I was watching Jay Wilson's the big African cichlid keeper, and so I was like, no, I wanted to keep African cichlids, so I got my first 29-gallon Laguna tank. I call it a skyscraper, and I bought 8 African cichlids. They was like small red zebras, zebra blue cobalts, canines, and I think one was called the Marigo or something like that. It had like it was bluish with black. It was like a torpedo type of cichlid, the wave shape. Yeah. So I got them, and then I had then I got the then I had a 20-gallon long. I did a rainbow community tank where I had the turquoise rainbows, the New Guinea rainbows. They look just like my Buenos Aires tetras, but they had like a metallic type gold body to them. That was nice, and I had 2 golden barbs, 2 pair tetras, and a flame gourami. And so when we moved over here to Greenfield, I lost some fish. So so 2018, yeah, that's when so 2018, I was watching, I was in a former friend's live stream. He's a saltwater guy. We won't say his name, but I'll say AA. So he was a saltwater guy. He had big tanks and all that stuff. And I see everybody was talking about the saltwater tank. I wanted to try to do a saltwater tank. So in 2018, the 43 I had now, the original plan was to get turtles tank, but I held off for that, and then I created a saltwater tank, and then and that same year I set it up in May, and then I got the fish in like October. My first saltwater fish, chromis. They all died due to I got the ocean nutrition food, the veggie flakes and the pellets. They did not like them. They let sunk at the bottom of the tank to where it caused the ammonia spike. And my dad was here at the time, and he's like, "Son, your water is cloudy." And I'm like, "What?" And I look, yeah, my water was cloudy, and burst chromis, there was gas for air. You know how they do that thing, like where they gas for air, and they that matrix type of style, and then they would float back up, and then they finally died, and then 15 minutes later, the second one did the same thing, and it passed away. And the third one, it was a survivor. It fought to the very end, and then it passed that Saturday. And I was devastated because I was planning to get some more saltwater fish. So I quit. So I changed it to an African cichlid tank, and that's why people ask me like, when you gonna start, going saltwater tank again? And I would tell what happened, and then it was like, yeah, keep trying, So that's where I'm going now. I set up a 29-gallon saltwater tank, and I got a 75-gallon saltwater tank coming by Salty Leaf. Soon this, pandemic things all over again. We're supposed to do a fish store tour, and yeah, he's giving me some fish also. So so I had a lot of blessings. Plus, aquatics blessed me with these mudcut beasts. He was gonna send all 5 males and all 5 females, but he was asking me when I was gonna breed them. I told him for right now, it's been a while for me that I had guppies, so I was wanted to enjoy them. So maybe about around maybe November or December, or maybe the first of the year, I'll start breeding them. And he said when I'm ready, he'll send the 5 females. And other people was telling me get when Pecker has the dog per gallon cell, stock up on the 20-gallon longs and 10.
Yeah, I love 20-gallon longs. That's my go-to.
Yeah.
That's the one tank I haven't had yet.
What? Yeah, that 20-gallon long.
I got a 30 that's like almost a 20 long. It's just a little taller.
Yeah, I had 120 long, and yeah, I got left that when we moved. We was going back to go get it. Our landlord through that way, and my 29-gallon. Those were my birthday gifts I got for me for my. I think it was my 40th birthday. Yeah, I was mad about that. So for a while, so I got a new 29-gallon. I still got the hood to the old one. So I got a new 29-gallon before I get another 29-gallon. I'm gonna do recreate the Magona tank that I had. It's gonna be the skyscraper, second version of the skyscraper. And before I recreate the rainbow tank that I had, again, except I'm gonna use regular gravel. First rainbow tank I used purple and black gravel, the color gravel. Yeah, I would do it like different this time. So, yeah, so I got a lot of plans for these tanks. Like I said, I'm going to do a 20, my 20-gallon tall. I'm going to turn that into a Romeo Tetra South American tank. And outside, I got the 10-gallon tank that I put my Zero Daniel out there because I had him in the tank, and he thought he was the boss, so he was chasing the guppies the first time. How guppies, they stay up at the top. They was just swimming around. He was chasing them, and he was playing around with, I guess, but they're not aggressive. Zebra Daniels, they're not aggressive, but it's because he was the only one there. I lost all 4 of my Daniels, and plus the Mollies when I had that brackish water tank back in 2019. It crashed because the little fake plants that I had, like little grass plants, they got stuck in there, and one got stuck under the rock, the big Wonderstone rock that I had. I don't know how he did it. He wedged himself under there, and I went to go look for him to feed him. Yeah, he was on the rocks, smashed like. And then the other one got stuck near the filter intake.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. How they did it. Because, they swim under the rocks and stuff. And the one stone rock that I have 2 of them. Like, one's like big. I don't know, it wedged itself under it somehow. And then I went to go look for him. I picked it up, and he was dead under there. And the one was stuck under the filter. Yeah, I'm looking at them now. All 5 of them, they're doing good. The colors, man, they're different colors. They're stunning.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm a old school guppy head. Ian, 20.
What's up?
How have you not been sucked into the black hole that is 20-gallon longs, man? I got to have it.
They are rare where I am.
Oh,
They're
it's
hard to find.
like that 30. See, there's 30 longs in existence, but I've never seen any where I am.
Yeah,
I've
I never
seen
seen
one
30 long
30
or
long. 130 long.
yeah, they don't sell them at Petco 30 longs or stuff. You might see them at the local LFS stores, something like that.
But yeah, down here the 20 longs are probably as common occurrence as 10 gallons, as regular 10 gallons. They everywhere, man. I
Yeah,
swear by them. I had a 40 breeder. It was cool. You know, it was cool for a while, but I ended up getting rid of the 40 breeder and getting 20 longs simply because the footprint allowed me to still be able to get some of the fish that I wanted, but I needed to have them in their own areas.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to put them all in that 40 breeder.
Yeah. I need to get a 75 gallon.
Yeah, I would love to have a 75. I have a 75 gallon saltwater.
Oh, okay, Oscar. Okay. Yeah, I had Oscar back in the day. I don't know. I want to get something to fill that hole in right there. I got a 20 long in it, but I think a 75 will fit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it 4 foot?
Yep.
It'll fit.
Yeah, I didn't measure it, for anything specific when I put this together, but I'm gonna get these numbers and crunch them and see what I can get in there to put in there kind of smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a lot of Oscars, but I want a Jaguar cichlid pair myself right now. Big Renzo, what's going on? Yeah, the Jaguars.
Those are the Parachromis cichlids, I believe.
Yep. Manaquensis.
Yep. They are gorgeous fish when they're in breeding dress.
And I trip out on how like the yellows that the female get, like, where did that come from?
Exactly.
Renzo, thank you for coming in, man. We still hanging around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the big cichlids, but they don't like plants, and I really, really like plants.
Yeah, no, they haven't been known to do well in conjunction with plants. No, they got to go with them.
Yeah.
You can try, but you're going to be replacing them all the time.
We're going with problem, bro. Yeah, Big Renzo. Yeah, I'm looking for a guest on Monday for my show. At 5 p.m. for the feature of Bill and I brand. Yeah, I had Rob93 on Tuesday for the debut of the with Bill and I brand Tuesday Fish Zone radio live stream, the first one. Then I had Sandy on Monday, Rob93 on Tuesday, and Wednesday I had Ian. He was the guest on there. And today, Holly Gibb joined, but we lost a connection because I guess the weather was affecting, and she never came back. And get you some fake plants. Big Renzo said.
Yeah, fake plants are okay, but they don't do the same. They don't take up the nitrates, So, I mean, because I'll have plants overgrow some tanks, so I'll trim it out and I'll put it in with the cichlids.
I mean, you probably could mix, put live plants and fake plants. That's what I'm thinking about doing because I got fake plants in my tanks right now. I'm thinking about putting some live plants in there. Maybe a couple of them, because due to my skin, I have a sensitive skin. I have eczema to where I'm allergic to certain things. I'll start itching. So if I do live plants, I'll probably wear some gloves and then wash my hands due to my sensitive skin.
Yeah, it's hard when you're a plant guy, especially when you're dedicated to it. It's something disrespectful about live plants and fake plants in the same tank.
Yeah, I cannot stand it. It just triggers me. It triggers me like a mask and a Karen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's why this tank I got right here.
Yeah.
It's just dirt in it right now because I have fake plants, but you notice here lately in my videos you don't see fake plants really in my tanks anymore.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a
I'm
lot
kind of
of
getting away
hornwort.
from it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
hornwort is growing like crazy though. It's growing like crazy.
Hey, that plant, it's a plant and it sucks up nitrates and ammonia. That's all you need plants. And if you want to go a little more depth in it, you can try more, and try some other plants. They're relatively cheap, and you can spread them around other tanks to see which tank will work for which plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I started with all my plant collection. Started with hornwort. That plant didn't work for me, so then I tried others. But I think I'm gonna try and rehome some of the bigger cichlids, like the blood parrots, and see if my Akara will let me keep some plants.
Was the Cora what about 4 or 5 inches?
Yeah, she's around 4 or 5 inches. I had her with plants before, but it was the real fine plants that she ate. But like the Anubias plants and Java ferns and Amazon swords, she left alone.
Yeah, and because I was gonna say, especially at that size, it seems like if you have how can I put it, plants that are overwhelming in size compared to the fish, it's almost like they have a tendency to leave that alone.
Yeah.
The lady, Debbie Tim, she has, I think, live plants in her cichlid tanks. She have like a few of them, I guess, in her cichlid tanks. And there's another guy, I forget what his name. Ben Ochart.
Ben Ochart.
Yeah, another cichlid guy. I think he got live plants in his tank with his cichlids.
Are they live plants though?
I don't think so.
I think he got live plants.
Those Africans he have. I don't see no live plants making it in there with them.
But yeah, they do have they do have a company that that makes fake plants
that look real. Yeah. Like silks and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have that alpaca, the silk ones that looks real, like real plants. Yeah, because there's a company. He got it from. The plants look real, but they're for African cichlid tank. They have the thing that weighs it down, like.
Oh, Renzo, I have tried the water lettuce with the cichlids, but with my canister filter, it pushes everything around, and they don't like it very much, and they never do well.
Oh, the movement on the water lettuce, they don't like it that much.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah,
but when I put them in tanks with sponge filters, they do fine.
Yeah, I've heard that, in a lot of videos I look at, but I never knew the difference in which ones. But they say some, when you hear it with fish, it makes sense. Like, some plants, like high movement, some don't like movement at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Plants are definitely different. They all have different cares, and so it's kind of hard if you're collecting plants to cater for each plant.
Those
Because
are the best.
some plants
Those
like
are
a
the
lot of
best
flow,
little
some
places.
plants don't. Some plants want this nutrient, some plants want that nutrient, and if they get this other nutrient, they'll die. So you gotta, I have to find the balance of it, and so far it's going okay.
Right. Because I had somebody, I'm trying to think who it was on a stream, and you know, she was a way more advanced fish keeper. Oh no, it's a young lady who's she heads our better organization down here in Houston, and she was like looking at my horn water, talking about how she can't grow horn water. I'm in Houston also, so it's the same water. But she was saying how she can't grow horn water. And I'm like, man, my horn water, I don't ever have to worry about running out of horn water. But I believe it's my lights. I have these bulbs. It's a single bulb, but underneath it, it has a lot of little LEDs, but it's for plant growing.
Yeah.
And I order them off of eBay, and I think that's what's actually doing it mostly for me.
Yeah.
And that's a T5 up there over these tins.
Wow.
Are your tanks dirty?
Nice.
A lot of them are, but like those, the tins have just gravel.
Okay.
But I don't gravel vac.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now my 20 longs, I have that pond dirt that you saw me in the video getting. I have that pond dirt. Some are capped with gravel. This one here is not capped. I don't want to cap it, but it may force me to. I'm gonna try to find something I can use.
Yeah.
That's similar in color, because I want to work off of that color, you know, and it being sand, it's very fine. I want to work off that, but I don't know. I'm not advanced yet.
I think JH and Amber, they use I know they talk about using unscented kitty litter and unclumped kitty litter as a base for the base, and then they use I guess sand or gravel, whatever they use.
Yeah. Well, see, I like this dirt. I like this dirt because it's already functioning in the wild as far as it. There's invertebrates in it. I mean, because I have this red worm that's making trails all through it now. The organics are already in it. You have it comes with beneficial bacteria. Whatever plant you get, you sink the roots in there, they just take off.
Is that equal complete plant?
No. I went out with a hole to the creek and dug it out myself.
Yep.
And my plants, I didn't start doing good with plants until I started doing that. I mean, the horn water, that's a whole nother situation. But as far as like I got some Bacopa. Let me see, what else I got in there? Sawasa Tang. I think I got a little bit of Sawasa Tang in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I just put the Bacopa over there. I hadn't put it down in the substrate yet, but
hey, letting it float is the best thing you can do. You're letting it adjust to your system.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
You're letting it acclimate to your tank, and then I would give it 2 weeks and then plant it.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Yeah. That's what I do with all new plants. I don't even plant them. I just let them go. You know, let them establish some roots, and then once you start seeing nice white roots, plant them.
Okay, yeah, I have roots popping out of them because they've been up there maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, they've been up there 2 weeks already?
Yeah, they've been up there about 2 weeks.
Oh, they've been ready to plant now.
Let me see if I can get it closer. You can see the roots.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah, I think it's been about 2 weeks.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gradually getting. I have one 10 down there on the far end that has some fake plants just sitting in. There's no substrate or anything in that tank. I had
Yeah.
the betta that I have back here breeding. He was in that tank. Matter of fact, I'll peep in on him here. Let me see. See him there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's showing off.
Yeah, that's his tank over there. This I got just some fake plants just sitting in it. Because they're gonna make their way to the garage probably tomorrow. And I've even successfully grown pothos submerged. People used to tell me all the time, you can't do it, you can't do it. But
Yeah.
I started out, with it partially submerged. And then I just gradually, took it deeper to the point where I actually put it in substrate and had some rocks kind of holding it up. They grow slow. They grow slower, but they didn't die back or turn yellow or anything.
Nope, they will grow just fine. As long as they have leaves out of the water,
Yeah.
they'll do just fine. You can fully submerge it, plant it in the dirt, and it will take off even faster. Because it has more access to those nutrients.
Oh, okay.
I have mine just floating in the water column because I want it to suck up all the excess nitrates and stuff.
See, Melvin, how he's black on the sides now?
Yeah, I see that. That's beautiful.
You're gonna have your own
Right
betta
there.
shop soon.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan, man. There's a part of me that wants to move everything else out of here, put dividers and everything, and just have a beta palooza,
Yeah.
I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it, man. I'm fighting it.
Can't fight the love, man. When you find that love, that motivation to do something, it's hard.
Yeah,
You just want to do it.
Only thing that's holding me back is my fish room is so little, this little closet I'm in. Because once the offspring start coming, you got to be able to jar them, for the grow outs and oh man.
Yeah. Or put them all in a big tank.
Well,
Not too big of a tank.
I had a 40 breeder with 1 gallon jugs in it.
Yeah.
Actually 12 1 gallon jugs, and I had holes halfway down the jug, and I had them suspended on I had an egg crate platform that was maybe 3 inches from the bottom of the tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a little filter in the bottom that actually it did more circulating the water than filtering it, but I had a little foam on it, just for some, to keep a little bacteria in there.
Yeah.
And all you do is just suck out the water of the whole tank, and you do a water change on 12 fish.
Yep. That seems like a pretty good system.
Yeah.
I thought about breeding bettas, but the more I started watching videos on it and reading other people's research on it, you need a really big setup to do it successfully, to have a lot of bettas.
You definitely do, because
and you gotta have the right foods for them. And I got vinegar eels and brine shrimp, so I think I'm good on that.
And you start off, I started off with just, you know how you make infusoria?
Green water.
All I get, you get a jug, tank water, and you boil green vegetables. It could be string beans, it could be cucumbers, it could be lettuce. You boil it and just put it in that cup of water. Sit it in the window. But ironically, as the infusoria grow, the water never really turns green because they're actually eating it. But you can sustain an infusoria culture so much easier, to me, seemingly like anything else. And the two better that's up here, I had actually thought they about an inch.
Yeah.
I thought all of my fry had died on that batch, and they were in a tank, a tank that there was a mature tank that had substrate in it, leaf litter. So that was infusoria and all kinds of everything. That was already living in there. Those two fish lived unbeknownst to me, because I always had so much horn water in this particular tank. I had my blonde guppies in there.
Yeah.
I had some adult betters go through that tank, and these fish lived hidden in there without me actually feeding them, like me directly feeding them.
Wow.
Yep.
Like I have one that's maybe half an inch, same batch, but one is like half an inch. On my stream with Steve from Warrior Planet Tanks.
Yeah.
I had just ended the stream, but I was still sitting here, and he was in the the little studio part, and I was talking to him, and out of the corner of my eye I saw a little red. I glanced over. Then I glanced again, and that little half-inch fish was swimming by the front of this tank right here next to me.
Wow.
I remember that.
Yes, that was crazy to me. I'm like, hold on. I said, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I pulled it out of there. It's up there now. Hey, that was crazy to me, man. But that shows you shouldn't do it like that. You need to be a little more responsible. But a lot of the rules that people tell you are black and white.
Yeah.
In nature, none of those rules are black and white.
Yeah.
Yep.
None of them are black and white. Those two fish were supposed to die. There was no way they were supposed to still be alive. I found a golden wonder killifish baby in this tank right here earlier today. And I mean, I'm talking about this fish couldn't have been alive out of the egg maybe a day or two. That's how little it is. And I had
golden wonders.
I have one because I had two commit suicide, two females. I have my male left.
I lost my male. He committed suicide too.
Man, the first one, no, I lied on the first female. She didn't commit suicide. I think the tank I had him in, I took him to the garage. I have a tank with wild type guppies.
Yeah.
I put them in that tank. And I was like, I'm gonna just put them in here. And if they eat baby guppies or whatever, they get real big. I don't have no problem with it. But I'm making room, but I didn't want to get rid of them. Well, I don't know if the garage was too hot for her or she overate. I don't know what happened. I just went out there and she was dead.
Yeah.
So I have a 20 high that had been patched that that was drilled once upon a time. It had been patched. It's just out there for extras. So I moved them over to that tank. That left me a male and a female. I moved them over to that tank. And I went out there, and my orange water change bucket was beside the tank. And she was in it, dried out. Like she somehow, I mean, the water down 3 inches easy from the top of the tank, but she was in that bucket.
Yeah.
So my male, I mean, he's a little fella.
Jumpers.
He's a little fella. He was too pretty, man. I had to put him on the lock and key out there, man. I put my egg crate, I cut it to where to fit in the top of the the tank rim.
Yep.
Now, I can't see him. Hopefully this little baby that's in there, I hope it's actually more in there. Hopefully that's a female. Yeah, I hope it's more eggs. And I hope the snails didn't get them.
I found one of my last tiger antlers.
Oh, a fry that grew up somewhere?
Yep. I thought I killed them all. I put them in a tank that I thought was cycled when I checked it. And then when I checked it again, when they died, there was a bunch of nitrites.
Oh, okay.
So I lost the whole colony. And then yesterday I was feeding the tank and I saw a little fry in the 30-gallon. And I mean, there's tetras in there. There's Florida flag killifish in there. There is a huge gold spot gourami in there. So I'm really surprised that that little guppy made it.
Hey, that guppy needs a 10-gallon all to itself. Hey, I say when they make it through the through the wall like that, you gotta keep them.
Yep, I got him in a little breeder box on my 7-gallon. And he's got 2 other little koi guppy fry friends. And that's going to be my little mix of a colony. So it will be tiger endler mixed with koi tuxedo.
Hey, that might turn out to be something special though.
Who knows?
Put it this way, especially with guppies, if you let them go long enough, they will turn into something special.
Yep.
If your fancy guppy is far enough removed from a wild type,
Yeah.
you wait long enough, you will start to see some special things. Then you want to take that out, separate it, and work on that. But like me, I have endlers and feeder guppies out there. So endler is already in itself the class N. You got that's wild type anyway. That's that's pure. And then you got your wild type feeder guppy, which is it's still one of your wild type guppies, except they done been irresponsibly bred and the genes are all over the place. But if I was to put a fancy guppy in there, fancy guppy female in there, and just let it go, everything in there would turn wild type.
Yeah.
They will revert all the way back pretty quickly. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get on up out of here. I ain't heard the wife. I don't know, she fell asleep in there on me or something. Get on up out of here. Appreciate y'all for coming up.
You're welcome.
This stream thing is starting to get a little slightly addictive. See, I make videos. I'm ADHD, so a lot of the stuff I do that would make very good content on videos, I do at the spur of the moment. So I'm not good as just a video maker that I'm, chronologue and everything. That really doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
But being ADHD and I can talk and think at the same time, I'm real good at just sitting here and actually talking to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the connection with folks I really love. So this is just a beautiful thing for me.
That's what I love. The whole connecting with
me
different
too.
people from all over. It's a different experience to me. I like it. I like meeting new people.
Most definitely.
And I really appreciate you having me up here.
Yeah,
Most
me too.
definitely,
It
man.
was a great stream. Rob was a great guest. He was real funny,
Yeah, that
I'm
Rob is
cracking
known
up
for
jokes on him. I was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is good for. Hey, they had me off guard when he originally put me on the stream. Aquafunk was his co-host. Oh man, you talking about? They were going in. I was so off balance. I mean, I still enjoyed it, but I mean, I ain't know. I'm like, man, y'all are. You know how they were bouncing off of each other. I'm like, man, I'm just here. Yeah, no, I love them 2 cats, man. I love them 2 cats.
Yeah.
Man, this whole YouTube thing for me, man, is it's a ministry all unto itself. I don't have to make another video with a fish on it and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I could come up here on every Friday night and stream. I have so many people in mind that I want to just bring up here and talk to. I mean, people with like 20 followers, 2-3 followers, just like, hey, that was a pretty cool video. You seem pretty cool. Let me see what you all about. Let me see, you know what I'm saying? What motivated you? Hey, here's somebody I'm pretty sure you don't know yet. Now they're gonna see you on the stream. You get to talk to them.
Yeah,
It's a
I like
beautiful
that
thing.
idea.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I like the
beautiful
horse.
thing, man. It truly is. All right, fellas. I will continue to talk. So let me go ahead and get on off here.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all
Have a
be
good one.
good. God
Later,
bless now.
man.
God bless y'all. Thank you for checking the stream out. If you're looking at the replay, thank you. Hit the thumbs up. Have a good night.